Shoot, man. Hey, it is Tuesday. So you already know the three amigos of cowboy content are here to bring you guys some cowboy content, man. So let's get to it, man. I got your boy West Coast. I got your boy Landlord from Alabama. And I got your boy HTM Sports from HTM Sports, man. Hey, and we are back from the draft. You've all seen us on our individual content. Now this is our first time back together on some joint content, man. So how y'all fellas doing this morning? Hey, actually, y'all tell me how y'all doing, and then we'll let them get in here. Then we'll do the SS. So go ahead, brothers.
Man, you know me, man. I'm living righteous, man. Just up here, on my lunch break. But I had to break bread with my brother West Coast and my brother Landlord, man. So I'm good.
Already, man. I'm doing great, man. After I let this draft sit in and start thinking rationally, I think
Nah,
I'm good, man. I think I'm good, man.
listen.
Yeah, I do so many reaction videos at the draft, and people get so much reaction, and so that's why I be like, people be like, West Coast, what are your thoughts on the draft? I'd be like, bruh, I be thinking in my head like, bruh, you know I was at the draft, right? Yeah. So did you watch my videos? Yeah, I watched your videos. You know my reactions.
Alright.
Like it ain't changed. You know what I'm saying? But like Landlord said, I'm a little bit more rational now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when I told myself that I was gonna wait at least a week or not even a week, but just a couple days before I actually did my reaction video. Because I felt like if I did the reaction video that first day, that later on in a couple days and weeks when I calmed down a little bit, that my opinion was gonna be changed. But if you guys watched our content, man, I think we did a phenomenal job of giving you guys our live reaction to almost every pick except for day 3. I was out.
I was on the plane.
I was with West Coast looking crazy. So.
The fact that I stayed after they drafted a tight end, that was love.
Yeah. You can't question our loyalty after that. You know what I'm saying?
We was all out, bruh.
Yeah, I was almost done for it. You know what I'm saying?
And
but especially like I felt like they just needed to recognize when they was wiped out. Like they just screw that. We still going tight end. It's like, God dang.
And you know what's crazy? Not only did we watch them draft a tight end, we watched them draft a tight end in the rain, if I'm not mistaken, because it rained, bruh.
Boy, it was raining cold. Like, man, thank God that they picked up a linebacker right after that. It was. Whew.
Hey, thank God Henny talked West Coast and even going to the draft because West Coast was out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cause man, after 13,000 drops, West Coast is contractually obligated not to show up in the rain. Like, man, how did you come up with 13,000? Like, why not 20? Why not 2,100? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all don't know. Listen to me, man. We was driving to the draft and it was raining, bruh. And like I said, man, my contract say after 13,000 raindrops hit the windshield, I ain't got to step outside, man. I'm not covered legally. You know what I'm saying? And we was easily at 9,000. We still had 2 miles to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So listen, we was out there in the rain. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like
I forgot to tell, I ain't had the chance to talk to y'all together yet, but I really enjoyed y'all, man. I think we had a good time, man. You know what I'm saying? That joint was lit.
Yeah,
it was cool, man. Yeah, it was good to see y'all boys, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, I enjoyed myself. That's one thing about the Cowboys, and I think as content creators, we learn that listen, man. At the end of the day, these folks they gonna do what the hell they want to do.
Yeah. So look, y'all don't remember I was making that case. I was like, bro, our BPA might not be their BPA. That what was scaring me.
And the show in the hell wasn't.
It wasn't, bro. It was not, bro. Like that's the scariest thing when you're thinking about it, bro. Like our BPA, we up there jumping for joy because we got several players that we love on the board. The Cowboys we good, and go to somebody totally different. Like it was crazy.
Pull the rug right from under us, man.
Facts. So, let's go ahead and knock this thing out. So, you guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's 2 things you guys must do. First thing you guys must do is you must hit that share button. So I need everybody right now to hit that share button. Next thing I need you guys to do is to hit that star button. Now, what are stars? What are super chats? Stars or super chats are, what are they? They're monetary gifts that you can send to creators so that we can use that to create more content. You feel me? So I need everybody right now, as you guys are looking at your look at the bottom of your screen, hit that share button. I'm gonna shout out everybody's name on here. As I shout out your name, make sure you hit that share button, hit that star button. What's up with Chili Jones? What's up with you, Sharon Bell on YouTube? Peter Rizzo. What's up, Peter Rizzo and the mob? I see your boy over there on Facebook, JC Cowboy Network on YouTube. I see you, my boy. You Goddess, the poet. You Goddess, the poet. Hey, write me a cowboy poet. What's up with it? I'll read it right here on air. Cowboys Gumbo. Let it be a good one though. A soliloquy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you one more time.
Look,
You can't let a country boy correct your terminology now. Soliloquy, okay? That's how you say it.
Soliloquy.
Soliloquy. Yes,
so
sir.
I can't listen to me. Thank you. I just learned how to say specifically.
You did it. You killed it. You killed it though. You killed it. Yeah. I got you.
Oh man. Hey, listen to me. While I was thinking about it, I was saying it in my head, dog.
You were practicing.
Like West Coast, this is your one time to shine. Get it out right. All right. So let's go. Chili Jones, what's up with you? Michael Autry, what's up with you, boy? You got us the POTUS. Big Flock 91, what's up with you, man? Stay away from that block, man. Michael Autry, what's up with you? I see you, man. Hey, let me know who over there helping y'all pay bills, man.
Yeah, man. My brother T Smooth TV tapped in with me. I appreciate him.
T Smooth.
Yeah, smoothest man alive. Hey, Jeffrey Lombardozzi. What's up with you, man? Desmond, Tony Stark, Iron Man. I see you. Regina Green with the green.
No,
My brother.
let me get a dollar, Ms. Green.
let me get two.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like because Terry Stark, he got a lot of money, but at Regina Green, it's just something about it's a little different, man. Iron Man.
Hit a little different.
Yeah. Hey, then my brother JC Cowboy Network, and I appreciate you tapping in. Mike Aldana and Miss Sharon Bell, I see y'all. I appreciate y'all. Please, everybody, hit that like button, hit that share button, and listen. I'm doing a 2-for-1 on the raffle right now. My brother, the lunatic, he did not want to receive the jersey, so it's back open. So I'm doing that raffle until the 9th. And I'm doing the other raffle to the 31st. So you send $5, you will get an entry into both raffles. So it's a 2-for-1 going on right now. So $ Henny the Moore and $5 will get you entered for double the chance to win a Dallas Cowboy jersey.
Yes, sir, man. Let me holler at my people that's rocking with me, man. Shout out to Hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs Jesus in their life. Shout out to Kelvin Hicks. Shout out to the Fish Buzzer Tutor. The Buzzer Beater 82. Shout out to Jeffrey Lombardi Dozer, T Smooth TV, Landlord from Wakanda, Mr. Michael Autry in the building, JC Cowboy Network, Cowboys Gumbo, You Got Us the Poet, Tyler, and Big Flock. And who else rocking? Bruce got the Tyson Juice and Randy Jackson. What's happening? And my raffle's still up to the 11th, man. Make sure y'all participate. I got a jersey, Michael Parsons jersey, and T-shirt and a hat for the 3rd place winner. So make sure y'all participate and support.
And shout out to Miss Regina Green, who won the 24 train team camp jersey, authentic, worn by 2 musty Cowboys. I'm gonna tell you, this again, it was washed. I don't know why she did it, but she washed it. I told her, you ain't supposed to wash these. She said, but it was dirty. It had dirt all over it. But that was the whole point.
The whole point.
The whole point. But I'm gonna send you the jersey, Miss Green, and make sure you send me a picture when you get it, please. But let's go ahead and speaking of 24, shout out to one of the greatest to do it, Mr. Barber. I got his jersey in today. I'm gonna be rocking that this year. You know what I'm saying? So salute to him, man.
I don't even mean to cut you off, but shout out to Tyler Sloan for the $5 donation. They got you 2 entries into the raffle. So they got you 1 entry for the one on the 9th and another entry for the one on the 31st. So salute to you and thank you for supporting the content.
Yes, sir. So let's jump into it, man. So let's talk running back room, man. We about to talk running back room. The reason why we got to talk running back room is because we didn't do nothing in the quarterback room. And if we're talking with rooms, you know what I'm saying, Dak is the quarterback room. So we can talk about these. The only thing major change that we did have in our one of the biggest rooms, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. It's crazy what the NFL said. He says, "Hey, West Coast, your live is be freezing. Hey, just log out and log back in. Log back and log back in. Because I'm using. I told y'all my internet was acting funny though this morning, so I'm just log back and log in back in. It says it's going smooth over here though. But
I can see you good.
Yeah, I can see myself good too though. But just log out and log back in, please. But the Dallas Cowboys made a ton of changes in the running back room. Like, it's a ton of changes in the running back room. It's a whole bunch of numbers, man. Whole bunch of numbers. You got Tony Pollard. You got Deuce Vaughn. You got Malik Davis. You got Rico Dow. You got, oh my God, what's the damn full? Well, how you say it?
Hunter Lupke.
Luke Key, I guess.
Lupke or Lopke, something like that.
His name gonna be whatever the hell his name is till he make the team. Then
Let's just settle at Hunter.
We're gonna call him the fullback because I think when we say fullback, everybody knows who we talking about.
Yeah.
The fullback. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Ronald Jones. You know what I'm saying? You got 5 running backs. Obviously, the Dallas Cowboys are not going to keep all 5 of those guys.
Ooh, Rico, didn't they resign Rico Dow?
Yeah, I think I said Rico Dow. I thought I said.
Yeah, you did.
He did. Okay.
Yeah. That puts Tony Pollard, Malik Davis, Deuce Vaughn, Rico Dow, Ronald Jones.
Mm-hmm.
That's the pecking order to you.
Damn. I mean, technically, I guess if you want to say that.
I don't see no reason why Malik shouldn't be number 2, but we'll see.
I said him.
Like I love Deuce though. I love Deuce too
right?
though. I love Deuce. I love the Deuce Vaughn pick.
Hey, I said Malik number 2, right?
Yeah, you did.
Did you? I don't know. I can't hear.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I thought he said,
Malik Davis.
I mean, this is the thing. The Dallas Cowboys don't run a single back running back offense. At least they said. I mean, they haven't in the last 2 years.
They have.
So if you're going to be running a dual threat running back, you don't necessarily need a pecking order. You really need like a running back A and then running back B. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to have running back A, who I believe would be like Tony Pollard. That's going to be the shifty guy. So in that category, I would say it would be Tony Pollard, then Deuce Vaughn. Then on the other side, on the running back, the second running back, and not necessarily running back 2, but the second running back, I guess running back B, I guess. That would be Malik Davis, the fullback,
Hunter,
Rico, and then Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones is not a good running back. I'm sorry. He's not I've seen.
I see you keep naming him last. I mean, that's symbolic to your feelings.
No, it's like this. It's like this, landlord. Can't nobody tell you about Jalen Hurts, right?
Nah.
Can't nobody tell you about him, right? Because you know him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I know. That's Ronald Jones. He played for my college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know. And listen, the hype train that was behind him, bro, he never lived up to it. Never lived up to it.
Hey, shout out to David Sorrells for the $5 donation. That got you 2 entries, one for the raffle on the 9th and one for the raffle on the 31st. So salute to you, brother.
He said somebody said Ronald Jones might surprise y'all. Listen to me. We don't. This is the code.
Hold on. Surprise us by doing what?
The NFL is. Listen to me. The NFL isn't really designed to have surprises. That's why when you see these one-offs, they get blew up. But for the most part, you don't see that. You just don't see that. Right. So let's go down this line real quick. Let's talk about the fullback, because I've been looking at some film on the fullback, and I'm gonna be honest with you. We're gonna call Mr. Tyler go ahead and say
Lupke.
We're gonna call Mr. Lupke a fullback. Shout out to JC Network with the $5 super chat. Listen, we're gonna call him a fullback, but in all actuality, he a white running back, bro. in the NFL, they not ready to give the ball back to a white running back. So they're going to call him a fullback. But he is a running back. He is a H-back, to be exact. Because he didn't really...
To be honest, though, I like his versatility, though. I think he can do a number of things pretty decently, though. I
was going to say he's about as much of a fullback as A-Train was. He used to get the ball a lot. So, and not just because he's white, but I think where he was playing there, they were really giving him the ball. So I expect that aspect of the game to carry over. He's a power back really that plays.
Mike Allstad's little brother. They used him the way the Bucks use Mike Allstad.
Mm-hmm.
So
I look at him like, oh, okay, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say my only issue is I don't think the Cowboys are gonna look at him as a halfback, as a fullback. I don't think so. One, the position, listen to me, the positions on football fields are so important that it's like if you have a guy that's designated as a fullback, that means you're going to take someone else off the field to have him on the field, right?
Shout out to JC
That's
Cowboy
why, to be
Network.
honest, and think about this right now. If you look at the film, Tyler's probably the best. Is his name Tyler?
Tyler who?
The fullback.
Nah, his name Hunter.
Hunter, that's what I'm saying. Hunter. Think about this. Hunter probably runs in between the trenches better than anybody on the team right now.
I can see that because there's not really what they asked Tony Pollard to do.
He can be the short yardage back too.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a guy running the football.
Shout out to JC Cowboy Network too for the donation, brother. I appreciate you.
Yeah, shout out to him with the super chat, man. Thanks for showing love to everybody, man. Good looking. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I just said on my show, I'm willing to bet he make this team.
Facts, me too.
Watch what I'm telling you. I'm willing to bet this kid makes this team.
Me too.
I'm willing to bet.
I mean, follow the money. Follow the money because Jerry Jones didn't put their money where their heart is. You don't guarantee a quarter ticket to a fullback, and they don't make the team.
Yeah,
I look at him like a use check. He can be our use check, bro. Real talk. Yeah. He can do almost all the things that I see Kyle use check doing. This boy can actually catch. This boy got good body control while he turning around making catches. This boy can run routes. This boy can do a lot of stuff, man.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Does any of that sound like a fullback? No.
Well, look though. He could be special though, Wes. He could be a fullback that could do all that other stuff too.
Hey, shout out to Sharon Bell for the $5 donation.
Listen to me. I'm gonna tell you this. Let me tell you this though. When you are looking for a fullback with a room full of small running backs, his number one trait needs to be blocking.
I think he could do that too.
Now listen to me.
This dude wrong.
No, I'm not gonna talk about no thing. I'm looking at the film. Listen to me. This is not a fullback that is known for his blocking. Like, I'm speaking straight film. I don't know what he's going to do in the NFL, but the film says right now that blocking is not his strongest suit because that's not what they used him for. Like, this boy ran the ball, man. He was a weapon. He was
basically a running back. Yeah,
he did
everything though.
A running back from the fullback position. Huh?
Yeah, he was an H-back. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. He was.
Boy got some wiggle and speed on him too.
Now think about this. I'm gonna tell you this.
I like it, boy.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. He's part of the reason why I think you might not see Zeke in a Dallas Cowboy uniform.
I was just about to ask you, do you think that closes the door on Zeke?
I'm gonna tell you why I believe it does. Because all the little nuanced things that we don't value Zeke for doing, this guy does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All the nasty runs, all the inside zones, he does all that. And I think that's why he's gonna make the team.
And I'm gonna say he gonna do all that stuff for $200,000, and you will have to pay Zeke at least $1 million as a change because he's a veteran. It's a veteran minimum.
Yes, and think about this. Willie says, "So is he your new short yard guy?" I'm gonna keep it real. If he does it, if he's able to get short yards in the NFL, Zeke's not gonna be here. Because I don't think he's gonna get 12 touchdowns. No,
but I ain't gonna lie though. I just feel like I like it though, bro. Like, don't say football to me like a fullback, bro. Like, for real. Like, that's so gangster to me. Like, they need to throw 48 on them or something. Like real talk. They need to throw 48 on them.
48 or 44.
Well, yeah, he well 44, but bro, like Mike McCarthy bringing back the old school, bro. Like, I like it. And then you got two small backs, so you need somebody who can like neutralize some of that contact they gonna have. So I like it, man. I like it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he probably my favorite UDFA. I like Princeton Fant too. That's Noah Fant cousin. I like him too.
He definitely though. But listen, what I seen from him, because I'm not gonna sit here and act like Fant.
Princeton Fant.
Yeah, for what I seen from him though, they have him listed as a tight end. But if you go back and do the research on him, he is a converted running back. That's why he's sort of undersized to be a tight end. He's only 6'2". But like, they used him everywhere. They lined him up in the backfield, handing him the ball. He led block as a fullback. He did line up at tight end from times. They used him in trick plays to throw the ball down the field. So like, I like him too. You know what I'm saying? But I think that like the way the Dallas Cowboys view him is not as a tight end. I think they view him as a fullback as well if he was to make this team.
If they give Hunter 48, he's for sure making this team.
That boy gonna be crazy. They gonna be so gangster. I ain't lying, because it just says physicality, and that's kind of something that Mike McCarthy been preaching too.
But
Like Mike been preaching physicality. If you want to get physical, go get you a fullback. Hey, that what it look like they want to do.
listen,
I
I'm gonna
mean,
tell you, we got a couple guys actually on this. I personally don't think that he's gonna be used as a fullback. I
Who?
personally, Hunter, I don't think he's gonna be used as a fullback. I think the Dallas Cowboys, because right now you are in a position where you get 53 guys that you can suit out, right? But only 47 can stand on the sideline. So you're in, well, actually 49 now. So you have to be able to, that's why the Dallas Cowboys value position flex so much, because it allows you to have one guy that can do two different positions. You know what I'm saying? If he's going to make this team and the Dallas Cowboys, like, think about this. If you don't have a Zeke, what you're trying to do is you're trying to find at least a group of guys that you can put together that can come together and get you for those, take care of you of the things that you're missing in that running back. Well, I think a guy like Hunter can help you. I don't know if he's going to be able to replace it because we don't know how effective he's going to be against the NFL defensive line. And y'all also got to remember he was playing against what division was he playing in?
Yeah, he
D2.
was at North Dakota State, D2.
You know what I'm saying? So there is going to be, and I'm going to tell you this right now. I love what Deion Sanders said about the difference between Division 1 and Division 2. He said, man, it ain't the skill set. He said, it ain't even the quarterbacks. He's like, we got good quarterbacks in D2, and we got fast, explosive wide receivers in the D2. The difference between the D1 and D2 is the trenches.
Mm.
Yeah.
Offensive line versus defensive line. And that's when he was saying, like, yeah, when he was at Jackson State, he was like, no, we're not ready. He's like, on some weapons, we're ready. But in them trenches, no, we about 2 years away.
That's when it looked like you got, them tight ends at guard and stuff. You know what I'm saying? In the D2 schools.
You got 200-pound tackles out there.
And put it like
Yeah.
this: your offensive line looks in shape, they're small. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're
Did
small.
y'all, I know this completely off subject, but did y'all see how big did y'all see the picture with Mozzie, Osa, and Tyler Smith?
He
I
a
saw
big
the
boy.
picture. If you
Man,
guys,
Tyler looks so much bigger than them, bro. I ain't know Tyler was that big. Tyler made them look small. Real talk.
Yeah,
Tyler looked bigger than Mozzie and all them.
Tyler a dinosaur.
Man, that boy is huge. I did not
mean-
know he was that big.
I mean, think about this, man. Like, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I know we're supposed to be talking about running back, and we're gonna talk about running back, but just to talk about the draft and all, because y'all brought up Mozzie Smith, like, this is one of those drafts like where the Cowboys. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say I think the draft was a failure or even I don't think it was a success, because I do believe that you got to give a draft at least 2 years before you can decide. Like right now, I think you can talk about the 2020 draft and say if it was a failure or success. You could probably even talk about the 2021 draft. You know what I'm saying? 2022 is still kind of up for grabs. You still had a couple people in there that doing their thing. But on the onset, right? I think the reason why a lot of people feel that this draft wasn't a success is because I think a lot of people see guys that aren't going to play right away. But guess what? I had to kind of take a step back because, that's always where I want to be. Like, I don't want to be in a position where I'm drafting guys that absolutely have to play right now. Because if you are in that position, you probably did not do what you were supposed to do in free agency.
Did you hear the Will McClay and Mike McCarthy and them War Room audio?
Not all of it.
I saw. It was a bunch of them. You got to tell me which.
Yeah, they was basically Will McClay said, "Hey, Mozzie can start for you day one." So he's a day one starter.
And but I'm gonna tell you something though. Since we're gonna bring it up, and I'm gonna just bring it up, then F it. You know, talking about. I'm just gonna talk about it because
You know this a freestyle session, man.
Listen to me. How the hell did they argue and say, "I want chicken"? No, I want pizza. I want chicken. I want pizza. Right? I want chicken. No, I want pizza. Then we'd be like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna eat chicken today. We'll get pizza another day, right? We'll get pizza tomorrow, right?
So God is your pizza.
No. We got the pizza. No, D tackle was the pizza. We got the D tackle. So why the hell the next day did we get celery? You know what I'm saying? In that video that we're talking about, you hear the Dallas Cowboys having an intimate conversation about picking a guard or a
defensive
D-tackle.
tackle. Yeah.
So they're like, no, one side is like, we got to get D-tackle. Other side is like, we got to get offensive guard. We got to get D-tackle.
Hey, you gotta say get chicken on a pizza. Problem solved.
We got to get D-tackle. We got to get offensive
But
guard.
look, this what happened though. Did you hear what something that made my eyebrows raise? This finna be quick. When Will McClay said we had depth at the guard position though. That was his words. He said we looking at a position where you got depth at, and then when I look at Myles Smith, I see a day one starter. So that depth is like, hey, what is he talking about? That's what I was asking myself.
I'm gonna say this, just judging by the hold up, just 1 second. Just 1 second. I'm gonna say this though.
Point, goddamn.
Hold on, I'm gonna let you finish your point. I just want to get this off my chest before I forget it.
I know I'm about to explain my whole goddamn thing why I was saying that.
Damn. Okay. Let me make this quick then.
Go ahead.
Judging by the pick, right? This from my thinking point. There is no way in hell they said they got depth at guard. There's no way in hell they can't be looking at Tyler Smith as your left guard. Then that's just the way I feel about it.
Looking at him as a backup guard. That's what.
Chuma. Go ahead, Wes. This
is what I'm gonna say. Right. The reason why I said that is this. How do the Dallas Cowboys have an intimate conversation about picking a guard over a D tackle or a D tackle over a guard? You get the D tackle you want. Then, because God is a Cowboy fan, the 58th pick rolls around, a guard that you had in on your 30-30 visits. That means you viewed him as a guy that you would draft.
He was my top rated guard.
But think about this. No.
One more thing you got to think about too.
No, we ain't think about nothing. We think about this. We're gonna think about this right now. We're gonna think about this right here. If you're bringing in someone for a 30-30 visit, that means you feel you could probably draft him in the first round. How do you pass on that guy for Luke Schoonmaker?
You want me to tell you what I'm saying? You ain't thinking about.
That's all I want to say.
Listen. When you bring them into the 30 visit, you got to think it's a positive and a negative side to that. You might have brought this dude in and said, "Oh, I don't like that." You might have seen something you ain't like.
Listen to me.
That's possible though.
Yeah, it's possible. Jerry Jones is a thug. Jerry Jones ain't never not drafted somebody because they said some weird stuff, bro.
No, I ain't talking about the interview. They might have just didn't like, the demeanor or maybe the way he did some drills. It's possible, man. It's possible.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. At this level of the game, they don't care about that, bro. We are drafting murderers and guys that tell.
The dudes with felonies and everything.
If you don't knock it off, we are the
somebody we got had a felony, but I ain't finna tell nobody.
Yeah,
don't tell nobody.
I like it though.
I'm nefarious. I don't care. They bite children.
I'm nefarious though.
Think about this. The Dallas Cowboys prefer those guys. You want to know why? Because that's how you get a discount, bro. How you think the Dallas Cowboys was able to get Lael Collins? Because he was allegedly. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Shout out to Tyler with the $5 CashApp. I got you, bro. Appreciate you. And Sharon Bell.
And shout out to the $5 super chat too. I mean, for the $5 CashApp also. But it's like
thank God.
Cowboys don't care about culture, man. You don't knock it off.
No, I'm saying like I wasn't really specific in what I know how to say it too. I wasn't really specific in what I was talking about. I was just saying they might have seen something. Who knows? They might have seen something that turned them off to the player. That's possible.
I mean, it could have been physical.
That's why you bringing them in to be more intimate than what you're looking at. You like, let me see what is this guy gonna take over the room, or is this guy gonna impact us the way we think it is?
So then you just don't get the whole position in the hole.
Nah, I ain't talking about. Okay. I can't explain that now. I'm talking about the 30 visits. That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly, but listen to me.
I can't take up for that. Don't put me in that position.
You only have 30 guys that listen, I'm not I can't accept that. You only have 30 guys out of 250. No, because we give the Cowboys outs for too easy dumb stuff, bruh. No, I'm not giving the Cowboys an out for drafting a tight end with 400 yards and three. Because what? Because he's better culture?
No, I was there with you. I said that was stupid too. That's why I was mad. But I'm just telling you what they probably thought. Like, it gotta be a logical explanation. It gotta be.
No, it don't.
I mean, there might be an explanation for it, but it doesn't mean it's logical.
Everything's logical. What we're talking about is logic.
So they're not. So they just incompetent these days. Like no, they
Craig-
got.
Craig
I
said
wasn't
it
a fan
wasn't-
of their draft strategy. Now I was the first to say that.
Craig said it wasn't Shoemaker a 30 visit.
I don't know. Craig, was he?
I can't
Mozzie was a
remember.
30 visit.
know.
Shoemaker was a 30 visit,
Okay,
and
so it was.
Overshawn was a 30 visit. All three of the first three.
So they drafted
for
3
sure.
dudes when they 30 visits.
I'm not sure about the Feihoku guy, but the first 3 was 30 visits.
Mm-hmm. And this is the crazy thing about it. The Dallas Cowboys are going to do the exact same thing that they did at guard. And you know what that is? Give it to the next guy that's on the line. Listen to me. Landlord, if you were the third string guard on the Dallas Cowboys right now, in about 2 years, you would be the starting guard. If
That's what it looked like.
That's what it looked like, right?
Look, they brought Chuma in. What about him? I'm gonna have to do some more research on him. They brought this guy in for a reason.
No, please don't. Please.
They brought him in for a reason, right?
Because he was cheap.
What are you talking about? They bring everybody in for a reason.
I'm saying, man, look, man. We like he said
good.
we got depth, bro. We got people there. We got bodies there. I don't know if they are capable well-being bodies, but they bodies. They
okay,
here.
but listen, the Moore got bodies too. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, that boy got the joke of the year so far.
Hey. He just might be out there, man. that boy full of embalming fluid.
Hey, I said we don't know if it's a functioning body. I don't know about that. I said that, you know.
Hey, landlord, we are being a bad influence on my little cousin. We got you.
We got him nefarious now. We got him nefarious now. He is officially nefarious now. Let's get it.
Wow. But yeah, man, like, listen to me. We gotta, like, I think that'd be the issue. And think about this. We've had a guard problem since Ronald Larry.
Yeah.
Like, instead of us doing this default, like, we don't need to be default starters. Like, think about this. The Golden State Warriors, bruh, their backups is nice.
I don't see no way we had Shoemaker, Schoonmaker, whatever his name, graded over all of these people though. I don't see no way.
Couldn't have, because Tank Dell was on the board.
I don't see
Osiris
no way.
Torrance, Drew Sanders.
I mean, I understand Tank because he's so small, bro. They gonna hate on the prototypical size, but
you know
I'm talking about people like Torrance and Drew Sanders, and like, how could you have him graded over him?
And think about this. The Cowboys said themselves that they had 18 first-round pick grades in this draft, right? You're not gonna there were people there that we know. You're not gonna tell me that Avila didn't have a first-round grade on the Dallas Cowboys. And the real question goes this. I want to know, where was the guard position in the tight end position as far as ranking? You're not gonna tell me the Cowboys value a tight end, any tight end, over a guard.
I was about to make the argument that Mike McCarthy. I was about to make the argument that Mike McCarthy might have been fighting Dan Quinn, like, hey man, you got the first round, I gotta get me something. But hey, guard would have helped you too.
A guard
would have helped you too.
It's still offense, because remember, Dan Quinn didn't get a corner or a pass rusher. He went and got a defensive interior lineman. So you could have got you with an offensive interior lineman, right? The tip for tat. But also,
and that's what I thought was the best. That was my draft strategy. I felt like you either had to go O-line first or second, and defensive line first or second. Like that was the only quality players you was gonna get, in my opinion, that could impact day one in them first 2 rounds.
If you get Osiris, you got two. If you would have drafted Osiris, you literally have 2 starters. You drafted 2 starters. Osiris is gonna start by default, and he's better than the other guys that are on your team.
Well, listen, man. Like,
tell me, no. I want to ask y'all right now. If you draft Cyrus, even if no matter what grade you have on him, if you draft him right now, do you think he's better than where do you think he is on this depth part right now? Bro, he's going to be listed as your starting guard.
He'll be your
going to start day one.
So you would have had 2 starting players.
Listen, because right now your best offensive line combination is still the offensive line combination you wanted going into the season last year. Tyler Smith at left tackle, Tyler Smith at left guard, Biotis at center, Zach Martin at right guard, and Terrence Steele. That is your best offensive line combination still, because
I was just about to say, so now we in the mindset of best 5, right? I wasn't
It's
taking
always
over.
been
I
that.
was
You could
interjecting.
always be
Like
in that mindset.
I'm saying, like, regardless of how it's assembled, it's best 5. Because if
Best
you didn't
5.
address the area, if you didn't address the hole in the O line, you better be giving me the best 5.
And
Know what I'm
listen,
saying?
they told you when they first got Tyler Smith in here, he would have been he was going to be the left side guard. So that might as well still be the antidote right now because you extended Tyron Smith, you incentivized him to play. So like I don't really think he can play well at any other spot on the field outside of left tackle. We saw him at right tackle; it wasn't very good. I ain't seen him really at guard. I don't want to see him at guard. He's a Hall of Famer at left tackle, so let him be a Hall of Fame left tackle. Tyler Smith, you can take over that spot whenever, because you still got 4 years on the contract.
Tyler
So
Smith gonna have to be a guard,
he
bro, to
has to
make
be
this
your
work.
guard.
I don't know why they want to play.
He
Like, bro,
has to
just
be.
put the
Listen,
man at guard, man,
if
and
if
let
you
Tyron be a left tackle.
if
I'm
you
gonna tell
want to
why.
survive, you got to be.
Let me tell you why. The reason why Tyler Smith, why they want him to play left tackle so much, is because they're trying to get ahead of the curve. They literally right now, the Dallas Cowboys,
You
literally.
got Aisha Morrison in the
I was-
building, man.
I know. I was about
Hey,
to
salute to Aisha, man.
what's up?
Shout out to you.
The Dallas Cowboys. Shout out with you. The Dallas Cowboys literally have one of the most expensive positions in football being manned by a rookie playing at a high level. As a business standpoint, that is the unicorn that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? That listen to me. If for those next level thinkers, Tyler Smith is really like a Dak. You know what I'm saying? Where you got exceptional talent. Now, the cool thing about Tyler Smith, Dak is, but I'm gonna tell you, nobody's better than Dak when it comes to that aspect. Want to know why? Because Dak, you got in the 4th round. You only had to pay him $2 million for 4 years, bro.
And we fumbled the bag. We fumbled the bag.
I could have financed. Listen to me. If I owned the Shanghai Sharks in China, and I had $3 million, Dak could have been my quarterback.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy because I feel like we fumbled that opportunity too, though.
We did.
You know what I'm saying? We supposed to win it, huh?
But see, just the thing about it is, now that they have those opportunities, they're not gonna fumble it again. That's I'm gonna tell you this right now. That's the real reason why Tyler Smith is not. They're not gonna do it because, man, think about with Tyron Smith. They paid Tyron Smith super early. Tyron Smith is probably the only Dallas Cowboy I've ever seen get paid, and Jerry was like, "Come here, come here."
I mean, they gave the man a 100-year contract,
bruh. And I'm gonna tell you what they did. They gave it to him when he was what? Young.
Yeah. Shout out to B Bird with the 199. He said Schoon will start because Joneses want him to be right. I hope that. I said that on my show today. I hope they don't force it, bro. But like, at least they didn't hear a 2nd round pick. They didn't force Kelvin Joseph in the starting lineup. So I got a little faith in them. But that is defense, though. DQ probably wouldn't have it.
Yeah, but you got to remember too, though. You also got to remember though. The reason why they couldn't is because he had
Anthony Brown.
He had Anthony Brown in front of him, who had just got paid. He had Trevon Diggs, who was coming off his rookie season. No, he was coming off that 11 game. Was that 11 season? Was it 11? Was that coming off his rookie season?
That was the 11. I'm talking about the 11 interception.
Yeah, he was coming off the 11.
Yeah.
Like, Kelvin Joseph couldn't break into this room. But the problem about Schoon is we run a 2 tight end sort formation, right? So I could see him he just got to be better than Hendershot. Keep it real.
The thing I hate about it, bro,
is that a guarantee? But is that a guarantee?
If he can be better than Hendershot, he'll get on the field.
I like Hendershot better. But look, the thing about it is, look.
So do we agree that he's not? So are we saying he's better? We all will agree he's not better than Ferguson. We don't believe he's better.
Nah.
Okay.
Not day one.
I don't think he's better than Hendershot right now.
Look, this what it is. This what's scary about him. He is all projection. He didn't do nothing in college.
Facts.
He ain't do nothing in college, and you gonna take him in the 2nd?
Projection.
Like, that's my fear. It's like,
and he had
okay,
I
get
grade.
This dude got a lot of potential, and then, man, it's gonna make me mad. I don't even want to talk about it no more. Because this dude, 25 years old, man, he might be who he is.
Yeah.
He might be who he is. We looking at upside, and he's 25 already.
It's a reach.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now. You know what I'm saying?
I hope he be good, bro. Because I'm not the guy that wanna be right. I don't want to be right. I want my team to do well.
Yeah.
I pray he good. That's what I'm telling you right now. I hope he shut me up and just ball out of control. That's what I pray.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you this right here too. Like, I think all, I ain't gonna call it, I'm not trying to demean anybody, but when I say young content creators, I mean people who have been doing it less time than I have, right? But I know all the younger content creators, I know you guys all learned a very valuable lesson, and that is this. And I know Aisha learned this lesson too, because I watched her content too. You're gonna do 200, you're gonna scout and recruit 250 recruits. You're gonna know they, photos, you gonna know their mama name, you gonna know their auntie name, you gonna know if they play better in Adidas or Nikes. 250 of them, I'm ready.
And the Cowboys ain't gonna draft not one of them.
And the Cowboys ain't gonna pick man one of them. And you're gonna be at the draft like, who? Kenny, who is that?
Man,
I
don't even
swear.
know, dude.
Look, bro.
Like,
I
they
was
would have
good.
what happened when they took Fihoko.
Bro,
No,
too many
yeah.
times I asked
No,
Kenny,
I heard of who Fihoko was because of his name. Because I wasn't really scouting DN because I didn't see it as a need.
Duh.
Know what I'm saying? So the first 3 rounds, I was good. But after that, it was like I was scratching my head. Like, who is these guys? Like, can we get a proper introduction at least? You know what I'm saying?
Like they got Addison Richards, and listen, I haven't really talked about this. I haven't really talked about this pick because we ain't really been on here together.
I would say, can I get a proper introduction?
But Bo, like,
you just bringing these dudes in my house, and
listen,
like we don't do that around here.
You know what I'm saying?
But listen, your 5th round pick had a lower grade than one of your undrafted free agents.
Like talking about
Addison Richards was selected in the 5th round, had a 7th round grade. TJ Bass from Oregon, the offensive lineman. Yeah, he had a 5th round grade. So, like if you had inverted that, I would have been better with it. But
it is though, bro. Look, what it is though, we gotta have faith. Look, it's sad. We gotta be working on faith over here.
Hey, maybe West Coast is delusional. I'm just laughing. Somebody said West Coast is delusional. I might be, bro.
I gotta laugh at my pain, man. If I didn't laugh at this, bro, I'd be over here fire right now. Bro, look, we gotta have faith.
Walked out so we wouldn't go to jail.
Look, we gotta have faith that maybe they can make a steal out of one of these guys, man. Right? We at least we got a little evidence that they didn't did it before. You know what I'm saying? It's some teams that ain't got this evidence. We seen them take an undrafted free agent and turn them into a gangster. We seen that.
B Bird has a dope comment, and he paid $5 for us to read it. He says,
"Appreciate you, B Bird."
He says, even if Schoon starts and puts up decent numbers, you won't be able to convince me that Ferg couldn't do it. So you know what that leads me to tell you? You know what that means? B Bird? B Bird thinking like us. Even if he is able to do what Ferguson's able to do, how does that benefit you? Because you already have Ferguson. You could have used that pick to do what? Improve your team. See, listen to me.
We had McDonald's at home.
Shoemaker,
my life.
Listen to me. Shoemaker makes sense if everything is covered. But you have an obvious goal. You do not have a starting guard. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Your starting guard is gonna be Josh Ball. Bell.
No, man, don't do that. Don't you put that evil on me, West Coast. Don't you put that evil on me.
Listen to me. What we need to be praying is that he's better. Because he's gonna get an opportunity, bro.
No.
Because I didn't want Connor McGovern. We didn't want Connor McGovern as our starter. How did Connor McGovern get the job? Because Connor Williams got paid.
Shout out Dwayne Brown for the $5 donation.
That's the same way Tyler Biadasz got the center job.
Exactly.
But listen, at least Tyler Biadasz was top 10 in run blocking. He was at least he was top 10 in run blocking. I could see his value in Tyler Biadasz, right?
Shout out to Dwayne Brown with the $5. We appreciate
shout out to Dwayne Brown. I see you, OG. Appreciate you, sir.
Yes, I can at least see the value in Tyler Biadasz, right? Like, all right, he a top 10 center in terms of run block win rate. I can live with that. What the hell has Josh? Listen, Josh Ball did not even beat out Aviante Collins in preseason, but he's still on the team. You know what I mean? So like, they're pushing this Josh Ball out there, and it's going to come back and bite them in the ass. He is not good enough to play. He would get towed up by CDL truck drivers, PE coaches, insurance salesmen. Right, like they would tearing his ass off the bone in preseason. Like them boys don't play in the NFL right now, so I don't want to hear none of that shit about Josh Ball. Man,
hey, that anger brought that Southern out of here, and then that boy said they were beating him off the bone. Skinning this young man.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. Anytime where Deion Sanders said this quote, right? He say, the man validates that he is the man doesn't have to say that he's the man because the man knows that he is the man. And when a man has to say that he is the man, he validates that he is not the man because no man has to tell you don't have to be said what you are, right? I
Yeah.
take that principle, right? And I listen to Stephen Jones. When I see Stephen Jones, the CEO, chief head officer of the Dallas Cowboys, telling me that Josh Ball is improving, you know what that lets me know? That he's not the man. You want to know why? Because why you not saying that about Zach Martin?
You don't have to, because
You don't have to, bruh. You don't have to. Hey, I'm gonna shout my mom out. My mom told me this. My mom said, "Truth is like a lion. If you set it free, it'll defend itself." Zach Martin don't need to defend itself. You know what I mean, Zach? We all know that.
Bars from
Hey,
Mama
so
West Coast.
Hey, I had,
Bars from
more than
West
Mama
Coast.
West Coast. So
I had
let's turn that around. Let's apply that to the draft. We did not need to defend the 2020 draft when it happened. We knew at the time CeeDee Lamb was special. We knew that Trayvon Diggs had a first round grade, and we liked the potential in Osa. So like we knew like we were straight with our first three picks in that draft, right? We did not have to defend it. We did not have to say wait and see. We felt good as hell when that happened. So I want the same people to use that energy. Like you felt that way in the 2020 draft, and you felt this way with this draft. So I don't want to hear y'all talk about wait and see. Well, with these prospects, y'all know the Dallas Cowboys reached on a lot of these damn picks. Y'all know that. So I don't want to hear that.
Say it like this:
Yeah.
if you don't feel the way you felt about last year's draft, about this draft, why? You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people was questioning Tyler Smith though, but once I seen his tape, I was like, I think he can do it. I ain't gonna lie.
As soon as you saw Sam Williams, you was like Micah Parsons.
Yeah,
I like the Sam too. So yeah. We wasn't bearish on the draft last year. A lot of people on the ledge. That's why I tried to do me a little Cowboys counseling session today because we need to be talked off the ledge. Yeah, Cowboys counseling, man, because we needed a little talk off the ledge. Like I really think most of the uproar is like rooted in what the Eagles did. That's what's disturbing me because I see a little chicken in y'all blood right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all getting a little scared over there. Like the Eagles did their thing, bro, but I'm not fearing them. You know what I'm saying? I know my team is still one of the best out here, bro. Like we did good work in free agency. Like I'm telling y'all, we had a nice foundation to start off with. So I was ready to suit up once we got Cooks and Gilmore. I told y'all straight up, I'm ready to suit up right now. Now the Eagles had a great draft. But don't let what they did make you just be like super down on what we did. Like we got us against the defensive tackle that can possibly change our life in the inside. You can get you some more one-on-ones with Michael Parsons. He can demand some double teams. You can get a cleaner LVE where he don't have to fight through the trash because to me that's not one of his strong suits. You know what I'm saying? And you got a free running Damone Clark as well. So it can help 3 levels with just one player. That's what people don't understand. Like you can help 3 levels with your defensive tackle.
Right. And let me say this for the people talking about the Eagles. Comparison is the thief of joy. The Eagles had two top. They had
Rewind that. Say that again.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
Facts.
The Eagles had 2 first round picks. They had some top draft capital. So of course they started off strong. Of course they were able to get X, Y, and Z. But the Dallas Cowboys, I think we did great, in the offseason overall. You improved your wide receiver 2 by getting Brandon Cooks for a 5th round pick, and you got 2 years from him. You improved your cornerback 2 by getting Stephon Gilmore, right? But by trading away a 5th round pick. You improved your run defense, what I've been screaming for, by getting Monty Smith, who was the best one tech in the damn draft, right? So they did some things to improve their team. So when you're just looking about our own housekeeping, forget what the Eagles do. The Eagles ain't beat Dak Prescott in 4 years, so I ain't really worried about what the Eagles are doing.
And that's just like comparing your what you got to, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to say your old lady to Beyonce. Like you ain't got Beyonce, you got your old lady. Like they had 2 picks. They had 2 first round picks, and it was way higher than what we had. So what you expect? Of course they're gonna get better players than what you thought we would get. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But don't let that fool you. You know what I'm saying? Defensive line wasn't really their problem to begin with to me. You know what I'm saying? This might put them over the hump. This might take them to another level, possibly. But defensive line, Dak was slicing them boys too. They got more sacks than everybody. Dak was still putting up 40 on them. So, like, you add 2 defensive linemen to their team in the first round, hey, good luck to you. Dak know how to navigate that. I done seen him do it. You know what I'm saying? I can see if I never seen it before.
I'm gonna let y'all keep rocking, but I have to jump off here and get back to work, y'all.
Yeah, I got to get out of here too.
All right, so yo, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man, and rocking with us, man. We're gonna try to get back on here later on tonight if it's possible, man. I will be giving y'all some content with Law, which should be with Law Nation around 3-4 o'clock today. If not, it'll just be myself, but I'll give you something, man. But hey, man, you guys already know what it is, man. Never look down because the stars